Hey guys, another video for the Nature in Japan playlist. We already have one on there. I think we shot last year or the year before of the cherry blossoms in one of Japan's sort of more famous parks, and it's put to music and edited and, you know, sort of a little bit arty, and we're quite proud of that video. It's quite a nice video to have a really good look at the cherry blossoms, but what I wanted to do with this one was just to show you just what it's like in day-to-day life in Japan in April. So, you know, rather than go to a park that's famous for the cherry blossoms and shooting, you know, scene after scene of amazing cherry blossoms, this is just showing you just what it's like just to leave the house and go somewhere in April. These scenes are really common. And just, this is actually the city council building, the local city hall, and outside the local city hall. So obviously, you know, these are actually cherry blossoms or peach blossoms and plum blossoms, and obviously they've been planted there for their beauty. And, you know, 50 weeks a year they're just a sort of fairly plain looking tree, and for a week or two a year they do this. So obviously they've been planted there, and most of the ones that you see around Japan have been planted there to look good, you know, in April or whenever they happen to bloom. It varies a bit each year when they actually bloom. So they're not there by chance, they're there because they're planted there. But you can see what I mean. You know, it's sort of a day-to-day thing. When you leave the house at this time of year in Japan, you just come across these scenes all over the place, basically. People's gardens and just on the side of the road, and, you know, all over the place. So it's really nice. And of course the cherry blossoms are the most famous, but of course the peach blossoms and the plum blossoms are, you know, equally beautiful. And there's also all sorts of other wild flowers and just random flowers. I guess you can have random flowers, but just all sorts of random flowers, and, you know, in people's gardens and just beside the road and all over the place. So yeah, it really is quite amazing, Japan in spring. Actually, this is a good example. When the rice fields don't have rice in them, these yellow flowers are encouraged to grow. I don't really know why, if there's actually a biological reason that the farmers like it, but those yellow flowers are really common in the rice fields when there's not rice growing in them. So yeah, quite nice. So you can see, driving down the street just randomly, obviously a lot of those trees have been planted in different places to look good, but of course nature spreads them, so you get all sorts of places beside the road, or, you know, creeks or wherever, where they just appear, where you get the beautiful trees just appear. So yeah, it really is nice. There's one outside our company. So you can see what I mean, just sort of dotted about randomly. Very nice. Anyway, I hope you guys found that interesting. More videos coming soon.